Good morning, everyone. Thank you for coming. I think the first thing I want to say to everybody and the people watching is that it's a privilege to be the coach of the national team of Rwanda again. I am very excited about the future. I also have to thank Fawafa and in particular the President and the General Secretary for having the faith in giving me the position. All I can tell you is I didn't come here to lose. Okay, I want to win, and I want to win now. And this will be our objective, especially when we're at home. We should look to win the home games. It doesn't matter who we're playing. This is our house, so in our house we determine what happens, and that should be the case. I would like, at the same time, to request FIFA to allow us a few more days for training. We actually had 8 days to prepare, and that is not including the travel time of the players. So I had one player who became available yesterday, was his first training session, and I think for African and Asian players in particular, for them to travel from Europe back to Africa or back to Asia, it's very difficult, and I think that there needs to be some sort of extra days, or make it 12 days instead of 8. I mean, 8 days is impossible for many players to come, so that hurts the preparation. We don't have all the players on site for 5-6 days. We have them on site for 2 or 3 days. And then by the time they're assessed in terms of if they have any injuries, and there's travel, and it's very difficult to do that in 8 days. So my request to FIFA is extend it, please. As far as training's concerned, I think we've had 4 outfield sessions. I have to say that the boys are very willing, giving everything they have in training. New system, new coach, again for the boys. I think it's 10 coaches in the last 11 years, which is very difficult for the players. So hopefully I can stick around more than the other guys. But yeah, I think they're working very hard. We've implemented some new processes, wellness, and obviously the sports science is going to kick in. That will take some time, but I think already the players see a difference in the general attitude and how we approach each training session every day. So yeah, thank you. Very difficult for the players, so hopefully I can stick around more than the other guys. But yeah, I think they're working very hard. We've implemented some new processes, wellness, and obviously the sports science is going to kick in. That will take some time, but I think already the players see a difference in the general attitude and how we approach each training session every day. So yeah, thank you. You want this one? Oh, sorry. This one.
Umutoza bashimira kuba mwitabiriye, ndakeka nk'uko Maurice yarabisabye, abakinnyi turiteguye nk'ibisanzwe. Umutoza mushya, stafu nshya, baje babiri, navuga yuko twiteguye neza. Iminsi tumaze turi gukora iminsi wa mbere, umunsi wa kane, twitegura neza mu buryo umutoza Maurice kwigisha tugomba gutangira gukora muri izi match zigiye kuza, kandi ntekereza yuko bizadufasha abakinnyi bose bameze neza nta mukinnyi utameze neza abantu bose bakora imyitozo bakeka yuko turi tayari gutanga imbaraga natwe tuzakina mu rugo tukagerageza gutsinda izi match abakozi.
Like he was saying, they're ready. Every player is really ready to fight, and normally they are at home. They're willing to take that advantage and try to make a good performance at home. That's briefly what he's saying. Now we are going to take up the questions, and when you are asking your questions, say your name, the media house you are representing, and go straight to the question, not just some histories. Thank you. We will start.
Look, I think as is well known, this squad was not selected by me, and there are quite a few new players, and it's good because everybody for me starts at the ground level, and they need to show us. But like I said, it's very difficult in 2 or 3 days for them to show 100% what they have. So, like I said, it's difficult, but in the end, we hope that we will have the best 11 on the pitch, and we'll take one game at a time.
Abakozi ntekereza yuko umukinnyi wese uri gukina ikipe y'igihugu ari gukina bafasha gufasha ikipe y'igihugu, abakinnyi beza waribajije abakinnyi beza ariko urumva iminsi 3 yonyine ntabwo bafashe iminsi 3. Ntekereza yuko ni ukubaha time izi match zigiye kuza urumva tuzabafasha kugira ngo bisange neza muri groupe gusa muri rusange n'abakinnyi beza abakozi.
And for what you heard, and Djihad, he was saying the new players are good. To him, they're good, but still, it's not also easy to assess them within only 3 days. But for him, it's good, and he's confident that they contribute immensely to the team. And now we Ethan. Take the microphone, please. Is it on?
Good. Welcome back. My name is Aisin. I work for CBTN. The last time you were here, 2015, the ecosystem was quite different. I'm talking about the infrastructure of sports, and looking at what you said from the time you came in. You want to win. You want to win now, but it is for a target. Looking at the infrastructure that are in place right now, does that favor you to go all the way to achieve what you want? And for the captain, if you look at the settings as well, it sort of reflects to what I was asking the coach, the infrastructure that Rwanda has put in place to be able to host FIFA series, to even target bigger competitions. As players, how do you feel about your country being one of the most well-equipped in terms of infrastructure to host such events? Thank you.
Okay, so yeah, thank you for that, and I'm glad that you brought up the infrastructure, because I think generally people don't understand how important the infrastructure is to an association. There are, I mean, the Fawafa hotel that we are staying in right now, for me, it's fantastic. The staff there have been outstanding. Of course, I'm always a little bit greedy, and I'm like, I need a gym, I need a little medical center, and I need, recovery area. But that will come. We will get there, and I think obviously we need more football pitches in Rwanda. Our league is played at Nyamirambo. Everybody's playing there, and I think that's not ideal. but generally, I think the leadership, I think, of the president and to get things done. I like the fact he wants to get things done, and I think obviously every part of what we do is trying to make things better. It's not going to happen in 1 week or 1 month or even 3 months, but the fact that we have the hotel that is ours. I don't know too many teams in Africa that have that. There's not too many teams in Europe that have that, by the way. So I think it's great, and we will build on that. It's a fantastic foundation, and I think we just need to look forward.
It's the same question, no?
Try to answer that.
I just want to know how it plays on the mind of the players and feel. It feels like when someone says we are playing at home, this is our home turf, and looking at the infrastructure, looking at your neighbors, and even the people you play against, how does it play on your mind as players? How impactful is it for you guys to say this is our home, this is our turf, we have to defend it because we have the best infrastructure possible in the region?
In English or here? Thank you. It's a good question. But for me, playing for the country, for me, you don't need a good infrastructure to play for your country. Even if they say we are playing in this room, we are playing in this room. It's good motivation for sure. Everybody wants to play in a good field, structure, big stadium, fans. This is normal for every player. And we really thank His Excellence for this because I know my older brothers, they didn't have this. We have this opportunity to play on good field, like the coach said, good hotel. First time we have our own hotel. Next to the hotel, 5 meters, there is nice synthetic pitch. So this is good, something that we really have to appreciate, and it's also a good motivation also for the young guys who are coming up, to dream, to come to the hotel, to use the pitches. But about what plays in mind, it's not that much. You don't need this to have the motivation to play for your country. Thank you.
Thank you. We have Sylvie.
Thank you. My name is Dr. Sylvie, and Coach, we welcome you back. And we're happy to see you again. But I just want to ask you one question, and after we talk to the team captain. You have been saying that you got the question for the players who do not come on the time because they had a few days for preparing. But the day was here back in the days, everyone they was happy for it because the team was in the winning spirit. That's where they it was about even to get in qualification. So I hope that tomorrow they will be excited to see you again, according to what you did before. Is there any problem do you have for the team now? And tell us about the squad. Are you guys ready tomorrow? Kuri team captain, abantu barakumbuye Amavubi, ubutumwa cyangwa se message yo kubatumira ku munsi w'ejo kugira ngo bazaze ari benshi. Murakoze.
Okay. I made a mistake a couple of days ago. It was quite a serious mistake. And I said to the players that breakfast, lunch, and dinner, no mobile phones. And that includes the staff. No mobile phones when we eat. And I say it's a mistake because when they were on the mobile phones the first few days, it was very quiet. After we took the mobile phones, or we agreed, by the way, all of the players, every single player agreed, no mobile phones when we eat. After we took the phones away, we can't hear ourselves think because of the atmosphere in the lunch. They're talking, they're laughing, they're having a great time, and I think the atmosphere is one of the best that I've had so far in my career. So it wasn't a mistake. But obviously it doesn't happen without full support from all the players. So each one of the players had the opportunity to say, no, I want to keep my mobile, but every single player said, no mobile. and this is the policy, and that includes staff. So I think that's great. They're working hard as they can. I don't like to make predictions, but I think you're going to see a different team than you have seen before from day one.
Urakoze ubutumwa naha abanyarwanda ku munsi w'ejo ni ukwitabira icya mbere ni FIFA series ni byiza ko ari kompetisiyo iri global ya FIFA ni isura nziza nanone ku gihugu ko twakwitabira izi kompetisiyo na match zibera i Nyamirambo abantu bakitabira kuko iyo abantu bitabiriye bigaragara neza ko ndabizi ko abanyarwanda bakunda umupira ariko match y'ejo bazaze kudushyigikira n'izindi ziri bube nazo baje kugushyigikira ayo ma ekipe ndabizeza ko ku ruhande rwacu tuzatanga ibishoboka byose dukurikije n'ibyo umutoza amaze kutwigisha tubagereza gutsinda match murakoze.
We'll take one last question because they have okay.